What is going on, everybody? Yvonne here, and today we're going to cover the top productivity tools for students. Now, I myself was a student not too long ago, and I remember how tough it really was. I feel that in this day and age, there's so much going on and there's so many distractions, so I'm going to go over different softwares that can help you with just that. We're going to dive into different features, pricing, and pretty much a high-level overview to see exactly which software is going to be the right fit for you. So let's jump in. Now, to kick things off, we got ClickUp, and it's an amazing project management software. If you're a student and you're looking to keep everything in one centralized place with everything that's going on, this is going to be the right option for you. ClickUp has a very good system with keeping everything intact in terms of the projects that you're working on, specific class, assignments, stuff like that, all under one roof, and kind of assign priority, deadlines, everything under that front, all within one platform. Now, if you guys want to keep up with me and kind of follow with what I'm doing, all the links to the softwares that we're going to be covering are going to be listed down below. Now, once we click on the ClickUp link in the description, all we got to do is press the Get Started button right over here. And once we press the Get Started button, we just got to create our account. So let's go ahead and I'm going to type my name in here, type your guys' email as well, and the password you want to use. Boom. And from there, you should get a password in your email. So you just got to verify it. And once we've verified everything, ClickUp is going to ask you a couple questions. And with that in mind, it can actually tailor the platform towards you guys' needs. So if you guys are a student, we're going to use it for school. It's going to be just us, and we're going to use it for our personal use. And where did we hear about ClickUp from? From YouTube. It's also going to ask us regarding different tools that we've used in the past, and that way we can move any of the data over. So I'm just going to go ahead and select Notion, press next, and we're going to be most interested in trying out the dashboards, tasks, and projects. So let's go ahead and press finish, and we're going to be ready to go. Alrighty, now if you're a student, you probably have so many different assignments, projects, different tasks you have to do, and guess what? All of those you can go ahead and input into your guys' ClickUp software. What I'd personally do is I would modify the due date, the priority, the status of which is that, different comments, and again, all these fields you can actually customize as well. You can also have different projects when it comes to different classes and have different tasks when it comes to in progress, to do, future, later assignments, stuff like that. But I'd personally use the platform to keep tabs on everything to make sure that you guys are actually locked in on what you guys are doing and nothing slips through the cracks. And the cool part about ClickUp is all of you guys' documents, you can actually upload it within ClickUp as well. So for all of you guys' assignments and instructions, feel free to upload them within the ClickUp software where you can go ahead and store them in there. And this was a really big issue before COVID. When I went to school, you don't have any crumpled papers in the back of your guys' backpack. And in addition to that, I would also pull up a dashboard, and that way you can have all you guys' tasks for each specific class all in front of you. You guys can really see where you guys are at to figure out which area needs more improvement and more time. And when it comes to the price, if you're just a student, I would really hone in on the free or the unlimited version, just because I think that's going to fit you guys' needs. If you're going to stick with the free version, you can have unlimited tasks, collaborative documents, whiteboards, everything view, real-time chat, stuff like that. But where the unlimited plan is going to come in really clutch is because you can have different custom fields, stuff like that, where you can utilize the platform to a much more advanced degree. And different things like unlimited integrations, dashboards, and guests with permissions can make your whole experience a lot more customizable. And one more thing, I remember when I was a student, I felt like I never had time. So what I'd personally do if I was in your guys' shoes, I would use a timesheets option right over here, where you can kind of write down exactly what you're spending your time on and exactly how it's working out. That way you guys can keep yourself accountable, and we're looking at different plans. You guys can really figure out if it's worth a customization or not. Now, in a similar boat to ClickUp, we have Monday.com, which is going to be another fantastic project management software. With ClickUp, the big advantage that I had is so many different features that I actually encompass within it, ranging from whiteboards to time slots to different charts. It had so many different things that it offers. With Monday.com, on the other hand, if I was a student and I just wanted to have a main dashboard of how I'm doing on different tasks, projects, and due dates, I would use Monday. The reason behind it is that the user interface on Monday.com is going to be really slick, and you can customize it to a very great extent. And even though ClickUp offers a little bit more features, Monday.com does a really good job with customization. And even though ClickUp has more features built into it, Monday.com does a really good job when it comes to the customization and the overall feel of the platform. So let's see it in action and how it looks like when we actually get started. So all we got to do is press the Get Started button right over here. Let's go ahead and enter our email, type in you guys' first and last name, password, and the account name is going to be school. Boom, let's press continue. We're going to use it for school, and we're going to be an undergraduate student. Alrighty, now it's going to be just me using the platform, and we're going to use it mostly for individual work. Heard it from YouTube. And this part right over here is actually for both ClickUp and Monday.com. But right over here, what I would personally do is if you're in a group project or something like that, feel free to add your guys' classmates' emails right over here, because that way you can see the entire project all in front of you and you guys can all collaborate within it, all within one platform. So put remind me later. And our first project is going to be biochem presentation. Let's make it tough. Alrighty, now for school, the due date is going to be really important, so we want to see that, as well as who's the owner and the status of their project. Let's go ahead and keep it in the table format. Now our tasks are going to be as follows: do Excel analysis, write main thesis, and here are going to be the basic tasks in our project, and that way each team member can actually be responsible for one of them. Press next. Again, we can go ahead and group projects as well, but let's go ahead and get started. Now, whenever you guys are working on a project with your guys' team, it's going to be really straightforward to see all your guys' tasks that you need to do, as well as that who's the owner behind that specific task, the status, and the actual due date. Now, again, you guys can color code these as much as you want, and if you want to add another field, it's super straightforward. Just add column and press exactly what you guys are looking for. And let me tell you, there's a ton of columns to look out for. So if you press more columns, there's going to be so many different ones where you can actually custom make them if you'd like. But if you guys are students and you guys are trying to be more productive for all of you guys' classes, I'll go ahead and input all those documents, projects, stuff like that, all within Monday's platform. And that way we can have a clear-cut view over the dashboard and how we're doing. We can have all of our documents in one place and pretty much the overall feel of the platform and how we're doing. And in addition to that, not sure what you guys were using in the past. If you were using a platform that integrates with Monday.com, you guys can also pass all that information into the Monday system. And the cool part about this is that you can filter to a really great extent. So if you're looking for a specific project or assignment, or if there's so much going on, feel free to filter to find exactly what you're looking for. And right over here, you guys see that there are specific groups when it comes to different tasks, such as to do, completed. And again, this can be customized to a really great extent. And that's exactly what the platform is known for. The big con of the platform though, is that there's not a free plan included. The smallest plans that we have are going to be the basic and the standard ones. And pretty much the biggest difference when it comes to the two plans are going to be the different automations that are included. So if you got a ton of tasks going on and you're looking to automate some of those, right, then the standard plan does make sense. However, if you're just looking to track everything within one place, then the basic platform is going to be just right. Because the basic platform already includes unlimited free viewers, unlimited items, boards, 200 templates, and 20 different column types. And honestly, the basic version should have you guys covered. Now, coming in at number 3, now I'm not sure if you guys have ever had this problem, but I'm the worst speller in this world. Like I'm telling you, I cannot spell for my life. And if I was living in an age where there were typewriters, I'll be completely screwed. But that's where Grammarly comes in. Grammarly has over 30 million users, and that's for a good reason, because it helps tremendously when it comes to your guys' writing. Now, the platform is mainly known for its extensions, but let's go ahead and dive into the website version and see exactly what it has within it. And as you guys see right over here, if you guys click on the link down below, you guys are actually getting 30 free days of Grammarly Premium, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and sign up for the platform. And once we go through the verification, we should be ready to go. Now here, let's go ahead and select which plan we want to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the monthly version. So let's go ahead and enter your guys' payment information, and let's go ahead and start a free trial. Now, what Grammarly does best is that it provides you really good feedback when it comes to your guys' writing. It utilizes AI and machine learning and gives you very thorough suggestions on how to improve your guys' writing. And this doesn't only apply to the basic grammar mistakes, but it can also help you with your guys' clarity, engagement, and delivery of your guys' writing. And right over here, Grammarly has actually put these into their respective buckets. So these are going to be the grammar mistakes, then how it's written with clarity, engagement, and delivery. And the best part is that it's going to give us suggestions on exactly how to improve your guys' writing. There's going to be the overall score as well, and you guys can actually use that as the benchmark to figure out exactly which direction should I actually move into to improve my writing. And again, all the documents that you guys are editing, you guys can go ahead and keep it within Grammarly, and that way they can live all within one place. And at the same time, and this is going to be the more popular version, is actually utilizing the extension, because the extension can work in so many different places, ranging from Gmail, Google Drive, Slack, so many different places. And that way, within different parts of your guys' student's journey, you can make sure that your writing is always flawless. And when it comes to pricing, there's going to be 3 different tiers that you got to look out for. There's going to be the free, premium, and business versions. Now, for most of you guys, honestly, if you're just looking for a tool that can help with your guys' writing, the free version is just going to do just fine. Pretty much all the tools are going to be included in the free version, and it even has 100 AI prompts. However, the time you may want to think about upgrading is whenever you actually want the platform to remember how you write and how to improve that. An example within the business plan is that it can literally remember your guys' brand tone and utilize that within your guys' writing. But as a student, if you're guys looking for a tool that can rewrite full sentences, the premium version is going to do really well. It even has a tool that can catch accidental plagiarism, because you guys never want to get blamed for something that you didn't do wrong. And as you guys are taking notes in your classes and working on your guys' projects, a tool that's going to help you stay organized is going to be Notion. This tool is a student favorite, and it's used by thousands of students across the world. I personally used this system for note taking when I was in school, and it was very useful to keep tabs on each specific subject. So if you guys want to get started with it, there's actually an app that's available in the App Store if you guys have a Mac, but you can also use the desktop version as well. Now, in the link in the description, press the Notion link, and you guys can actually get Notion for free. So let's go ahead and sign up with our email, and let's go ahead and verify with a code. Boom, and once we verified it, let's just go ahead and put our name and set a password. And we're going to use it for school, for classroom management, notes, and lesson plans. And boom, check it out. Notion has already actually provided us a basic guideline, and that way we don't have to start from scratch. So right over here, as you can see, it made a mock schedule and has organized all of our classes. So here we have Calc, CS, British Literature, Cell Bio, and UX Design. You can have a tag associated with each class, and let's go ahead and click on a specific one. Now, as you guys see, Notion has actually provided a draft class notes section here, organizing all of our notes class by class. So right over here, I see that we have Calculus, Computer Science, British Literature, Biology, and UX Design notes. And each specific note has a class associated with it. So for example, if I want to check out a note and see exactly what's in it, I just press open, and it's going to tell me exactly what we've covered in that specific lesson. And oh boy, I remember basic integrals in Calc 1. I don't miss those. But let me tell you, it does get worse in Calc 2 and 3. And that's what I mean. You guys can have notes within notes. You can have different folders, stuff like that, all within one place. And that way you guys can stay organized and at the same time productive. And all the information about a specific class, you can have all in their syllabus listed here, where you can upload it and link different things when it comes to your guys' Notion database. There can also be announcements, home, and kind of exactly what's going on with the basic information when it comes to that specific class. With organization in mind, we can actually see all of our lessons and kind of their due dates and see exactly what do we have to do and what exact timeline do we have. And that way nothing slips through the cracks. And the best part about this is that you can actually link different things across the database. So all the different things when it comes to lessons, courses, different tags, you guys can link them all to each other. So that way they can communicate without things getting lost. And the other thing that's a must do for you guys is that I also tie in Notion here as well with your guys' calendar. And that way you guys never miss a class or an assignment. And when it comes to pricing, it's going to be really straightforward. There are going to be 4 different plans available for you guys, ranging from free, plus, business, and enterprise. If you're a student and you're using it for your personal use, again, I'll go ahead and stick with the free or the plus version. With the free, you're going to receive the collaborative workspace. It's going to integrate with Slack for you guys' communication, basic page analytics, 7-day page history, stuff like that. But if you guys are looking for something that's going to be a little bit more advanced, I will go ahead and go with the plus version, just because you can have unlimited blocks for teams, file uploads, 30-day page history, and even invite 100 guests. And in addition to that, you can ensure that nothing slips through the cracks because you can have custom automations, dashboards, and charts. And when it comes to the business and the enterprise features, the way I like to look at it is you guys are biting more than you can chew, because with a lot of those functions, you're just not going to use if you're a student. But if you guys have a business on the side and you're looking to scale something up, those are going to be a good option. And the last thing that we're going to cover, and this is the ultimate hack when it comes to productivity, and that's going to be the Forest app. Now, the Forest app is going to be really simple. The way it works is that you set a timer depending on what your guys' goal, and you have allowed and not allowed websites. And look, in all honesty, with the Forest app blocking those not allowed websites, that's going to be really useful for you guys' productivity in order to stay on target. So for example, let's say I want to focus on my biochemistry assignment for the next 30 minutes. I go ahead and put a timer on, and each time I'm successful, I actually get a tree. And that way you can see your tree grow and increase your guys' collection. There's also a Chrome version of this as well for you guys' computers. And as you guys see, I have this mini tree right over here that hasn't grown yet. Now, the way it looks like on the desktop version is, again, you guys set your guys' timer, you choose which tree you guys are going to be planting, right? And you do have to unlock those, and you have your allow list, so all the websites are going to be allowed, and the block list, so the websites that are not. And the goal is just to lock in, focus on that specific task for the next 10 minutes, and if you're successful, you're going to grow that tree. And in order for you guys' platform to actually sync with the mobile version, you do need to purchase it, and it comes in at $4 on the App Store. However, let me tell you, there's nothing more satisfying when you see your huge forest and it directly correlates to your guys' hard work. And when it comes to having that almost tangible reward right away, it feels really nice, because a lot of times you guys are studying or working for a project that's really far away, but having that immediate reward feels amazing. And with that in mind, I would for sure check out the Forest application, as it can do wonders to you guys' productivity. And there you guys have it. Those are the top 5 applications that can skyrocket you guys' productivity as a student. To be honest with you guys, I use most of these to this day, and even though I'm not at school, it helps me tremendously with my daily work. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you guys do want to check out any of the softwares, please make sure to go through the link down below, as it tremendously helps support the channel. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.